What's up, y'all? I am Marcus, also known as Epic Name Bro, and this is Dark Souls 3. I see this as a bit of a conclusion to the Dark Souls series, honestly. They've said at least that it will mark a huge change in the series moving forward. I kind of see this as the conclusion to everything that we've built so far. For those of you guys who do not know me, I've been in the community. I've played the Asian version of Demon Souls, the Asian region version of Demon Souls before it was released in North America. I've been hooked on this series ever since. Kind of well known for playing Dark Souls 1 when it was only in Japan. I lived in Japan at that time. Since then, I've had the wondrous luck to be able to work on the official guides for Dark Souls 2, Bloodborne, The Old Hunters. I've drank beer with Hidetaka Miyazaki-san himself. I'm in this series. For this game, I have avoided working on anything related to it. I have avoided even watching a trailer or reading a forum. I know next to nothing about this game. This is a completely blind Let's Play. You're going to get to see me as somebody who's, let's just say, deep in this series, experiencing the whole thing from the very, very first time. Let's get right into it. By the way, comments will be enabled on this video, but I will not personally be reading them until I'm done with the game, probably. And that may include New Game Plus. I won't experience it all for myself. Alright. We rise from our grave. We begin here. We rose from this grave. Let's see. I gotta figure out my controls and my movement a little bit. Let's see. Oh, is that a normal? Can you actually charge that now? Okay, hold on. So here's one thing different right off the bat. That's just R2. You can hold R2 and charge it. Backstep attack. I'm checking out my moveset. I want to know what I can do. Okay, no change to the R2 there. Rolling R1. I don't think I like my roll speed very much at all right now. Let's see. Let's check our inventory. Oh crap, I unequipped it. These are all displaying Xbox buttons, but how do I pull up? I want to read the description of it. Do I have to go to my inventory to do that? Let's see. Okay, here we go. The undead treasure these dull green flasks. The journey of an undead has always traced the bonfires, and no journey of import has been made without an Estus flask. Alright. And yeah, they were described as emerald flasks in the original as well. The dark sign is the sign of an accursed undead. The dark sign bearer returns its bearer to the last bonfire rested at, or the bonfire at Firelink Shrine, but at the cost of all souls held. Carriers of the dark sign are reborn after death, and eventually lose their minds, turning hollow. And so it is that they are driven from their homelands. Once again, sticking very closely to Dark Souls 1 lore. A charm of farewell is granted to banished undead. This crystal sends phantoms back to their homes, or you back to yours. And a Way of White Circlet. I guess this is because we started as a knight. Yeah, Dark Souls 1, I believe the knight starts in Way of White, say. Those who engage in unjust deeds when in contact with other worlds will lose their connection to them. Way of White Circlets assume such sin as their own, but are found few and far between. Acting without honor will never be without risk. So maybe that's something that everybody starts with. Everybody gets one. A gem of infused titanite, found in rare cases inside demons. So this is the starting gift that I took. I was hoping for a pendant, but they didn't have a pendant this time. I guess they're not going to troll us from the start. And we started with a long sword, which is, yeah, reliable damage. Knight shield, orthodox shield of the kind commonly used by low-ranking knights. Medium shields are the most average of shields. No lore here. Looking and seeing no lore except that we are a lowly knight. Okay, let me check. My equipment load is 33.8 out of 55. If I cast aside my helmet, that roll still feels a little bit floaty to me. A little bit less than what I would necessarily want. Doesn't seem to significantly change. Control camera. Yeah, I know how to control the camera. Regular attack. Strong attack. Parry is a little bit slower than what I want. Ahaha! I gotta get my fucking timing down, man. Parrying is a lot more difficult than this so far. Well, then again, it's a new game. You gotta get used to new timings and new buttons. Look around. Guarantee you we're fucking going up there. Stop that. Branching path here from the start. I know you're alive, dude. Ashen Estus Flask. Okay. This is like the one thing I know about the game is that these exist. I don't even know 100% what they do. Let's see. Undead treasure these dull ashen flasks. Fill with Estus at bonfires and drink to restore FP. Quite befitting of an unkindled, an ashen Estus flask turns a bonfire's heat cold. I don't know if we necessarily want to do that. Arr! I keep hitting the wrong button. Guard, yeah. Yeah, they're trying to teach us to backstab. Archer, huh? This actually kind of a branching area here. Let me come back towards the beginning. I know there was a path over here. Soul of a deserted corpse. Shit. Gotta stop hitting that wrong button. I'll figure it out. It'll take time. Let the Firekeeper transform this sovereignless soul into a source of strength. For to be unkindled is to be a vessel for souls. The Firekeeper, huh? Not a Firekeeper, but the Firekeeper. Stuff like that is probably important. Let's take this side path. Okay, no, it just leads around to the other. Okay, it leads around here. Here they both come. Here, I got a parry. I also got hit while I was doing that, I believe. Charged R2. I want to test the damage done by a normal R2 versus a charged R2. Fading Soul, that's just going to be another cheap consumable soul item. Which way? Let's check over here. I don't think this is going to be the way out. Change weapons, toggle items. Yeah, just... No, not just a Vista, but definitely a Vista is involved. Man, we've come a long way since the Dark Souls 1 days. Like, Dark Souls 1 looks good and holds up well, I would say, just because of the style of it all, but their production values have... Hello. Okay, this is the direction we're going. There's our first bonfire, actually. Hold on. God dang. Oh my god, I am so fucking happy. I've got a new game to play, baby. Something that... God, oh man, I'm excited. Let's see what's over here. Turn back. Alright, so this is going to be the part of the tutorial where they kick my ass for no real reason, huh?